Kylie Jenner has had enough of waiting around for Timothée Chalamet. She's ready to lock things down. Marriage, more kids, the whole package, but Timothée isn't on the same page. Things are heating up between them and not in a good way. Reports are swirling that this Hollywood duo might be heading for Splitsville soon, all because they can't agree on tying the knot. Kylie, already a mom, wants stability and a real family setup, which totally makes sense. But Timothée? He's riding the biggest wave of his career right now, and settling down isn't exactly on his to-do list. Let's be real. Dating Kylie comes with baggage. Her famous family, constant cameras, and non-stop drama would stress anyone out. The last time these two were spotted together was back on October 8th in New York City, and ever since then, things have been looking shaky. According to the Daily Mail, insiders are whispering that their relationship has hit a serious snag. Their clashing views on marriage and family life have apparently driven a wedge between them. And with Timothée gearing up for a massive press tour for Marty Supreme and Dune 3, his schedule is jam-packed. He barely has time for himself, let alone for Kylie. One insider even claimed that Timothée's been this close to ending things for good. His career is taking off like never before, and being tied down isn't something he's willing to risk right now. Meanwhile, Kylie, who already has 2 kids with her ex, is craving that next chapter in her life. But it looks like Timothée's not ready to join her there just yet. Travis Scott seems more than ready to settle down and start a real family life. Marriage and kids have definitely been part of the talk between him and Kylie, but the problem? Their timing is totally off. Travis is chasing that global superstardom, while Kylie's tired of waiting around for someone to catch up. A source even said she's made it clear she won't be waiting forever. So now the big question is, who's really the prize here, Kylie or Timothée? Insiders say Timothée wants to cement his career before even thinking about marriage, but Kylie's already done all that. She's built her empire, stacked up millions, and now she just wants something real, a ring, a home, and more babies. She's ready to lock it down, but he's still out chasing fame. Here's the wild part. If Timothée did choose Kylie, he'd instantly be part of one of the wealthiest power couples in Hollywood. She's worth way more than him. But clearly, it's not just about money, it's about control, fame, and who's steering the spotlight. And speaking of spotlight, fans can't help but notice Timothée's new style lately. Especially that hat he's been rocking, kind of like Justin Bieber's vibe. People online are even whispering that maybe, while filming Dune 3 in Europe, he got a little hair transplant. No shade at all, honestly. Who wouldn't want to look fresh under those cameras? Hollywood's got a funny way of keeping its stars untouchable, though. It's like no matter what rumors or scandals pop up, they walk away spotless. Regular people don't have that kind of backup, because let's be real, most of us don't have a legal team ready to fight for us. And if something bad happens, those insurance companies always try to pay the least they can. That's where Morgan & Morgan comes through strong. With over 1,000 attorneys and more than 100 offices across the US, they're built to fight for the people, not big corporations. In one wild Florida case, an insurance company tried to lowball a client with a $350,000 offer. Then Morgan & Morgan jumped in and got them a shocking $12 million instead. Of course, every case is different, but that's exactly the kind of fight they bring every single day. And the best part? You don't have to drown in paperwork or pay anything up front. You can literally start your claim in minutes, right from your phone. Just scan the QR code on the screen or hit the link in the description below. It's fast, it's easy, and the fee is free unless they win. If you ever get injured and need backup, Morgan & Morgan is the team you want on your side. But let's circle back, because wow, things are messy for Kylie right now. It's gotta sting knowing that Timothée doesn't seem ready to be a dad. Some people think that if she didn't already have her 2 little ones, maybe marriage would have been on the table by now. Her daughter, Stormy, and her son, Ari, are growing fast, 7 and 3. And word is, Kylie's still dreaming about having another baby one day. The problem? Timothée's laser-focused on work. He doesn't want to bring a child into the world if he can't be around to actually raise them. And that's fair, but it also makes things complicated. He doesn't want to be the guy who's always on set while a baby's growing up without him. People online are definitely taking sides. One comment hit hard saying, Kylie already has a family and should be putting those children first. Ouch! Others point out that if Timothée wasn't ready for that kind of responsibility, he probably shouldn't have jumped into a relationship with someone who already has kids. It's a tough situation all around, and everyone's got something to say about it. Timothee won't fully commit, and maybe he can't. Word is, his family just can't handle the constant spotlight and chaos that comes with Kylie's world. They're all about privacy, while she and her family live for public attention, cameras, and headlines. If it weren't for her insane wealth and that private jet life, insiders say there probably wouldn't even be a relationship between them. A regular woman couldn't just hop on a jet to chase her boyfriend across the world, but Kylie can, and she clearly does. Everyone can see it. Kylie's the one doing the chasing. It's like she's way more into him than he is into her. People are saying if a man really wants you, he'll make the moves, not the other way around. Some fans even think she's embarrassing herself, looking a little desperate for his attention. The truth hurts, but let's be honest. Timothee's made it crystal clear that he's not settling down anytime soon, no matter how much Kylie wants it. Right now, he's got his eyes locked on his career. He's kicking off his big press tour for Marty Supreme, dropping this December, and starring alongside the one and only Gwyneth Paltrow. Funny enough, sources say he originally wanted Julia Roberts for the role, but ended up working with Gwyneth instead. And here's where it gets awkward. Gwyneth apparently had no idea who Timothee was dating. She told this hilarious story about chatting with him on set. She said, "Oh, you have a girlfriend?" And he replied, "I do." Then he mentioned she has kids, and Gwyneth was all supportive, saying, "That's so cool. I love to hear that from a young man like you," not realizing he was talking about Kylie Jenner. Gwyneth even joked that she totally understands when a 45-year-old man dates a woman with children, but she didn't expect that from someone Timothee's age. Looks like even Hollywood stars get caught off guard sometimes. Even Gwyneth Paltrow seemed a little puzzled about Timothee's choice to date a woman with 2 kids. She tried to be polite about it, saying, "It's a cool choice. I think it's kind of punk rock." But you could tell she was low-key shocked when she found out it was Kylie Jenner. She even admitted, "I didn't realize it was Kylie," which honestly says a lot about how unexpected this pairing still feels to people in Hollywood. And get this, Timothee and Gwyneth have a bunch of intimate scenes in their upcoming film. Maybe that's why he originally wanted Julia Roberts for the role instead. Either way, this project is shaping up to be Gwyneth's biggest comeback since 2019, so everyone's waiting to see if she still brings that star power to the screen. Now, here's something that'll blow your mind. Have you noticed Kylie only dates guys whose names start with T? Tyga, Travis Scott, Timothee? It's like she's got a full-on pattern going. She even had a tiny T tattoo once for one of her exes, which she later turned into an LA symbol. That's some next-level commitment to the letter T, right? Maybe she just loves how the K and T vibe together. It's got that signature Kardashian Jenner flair. But honestly, the biggest takeaway from all this drama is pretty clear. Kylie seems way more into Timothee than he's ever been into her. It's kinda sad to watch because she's out here showing real feelings while he's keeping things surface level. Let's just hope he's not using her for her fame, money, or those powerful Hollywood connections, because that would be cold. And let's not forget Timothee's favorite perk of dating Kylie, her luxurious private jet. He's been spotted loving that high-flyer lifestyle more than once, and who wouldn't? Now, Halloween just passed, and you already know it's one of the biggest events for the Kardashian Jenner clan. This year, Kourtney pulled off some wild decorations, including a detailed display listing out the family members' names. But sharp-eyed fans noticed something strange. Kylie's kids, Stormi and Aerie, weren't on the list. That instantly had people talking. One person online claimed it might have been because the party was actually for Little Rocky's birthday and Kylie's kids weren't there. They were reportedly flying to Japan. So apparently, only those who attended were included on the decor list. Still, fans found it weird that every other grandchild was mentioned except for Stormi and Aerie. It definitely raised some eyebrows. Also, are you watching the new season of The Kardashians? Because things are getting spicy. A clip recently went viral where Kendall got real about her childhood jealousy toward Kylie. She confessed that she used to feel envious of how free-spirited Kylie was growing up, saying, "Kylie had smoked weed before me and I was so mad at her. She was a degenerate." Kendall admitted, "I was jealous of Kylie. I was jealous that I didn't have as much of a free spirit as she did at the time." But in true sister fashion, she laughed it off and said that once she finally joined in, she had the best time ever. That's such a classic LA vibe. Laid back, carefree, and unapologetically bold. Back where I'm from in Virginia, that kind of thing used to be a total secret. People had to hide under decks or sneak around just to avoid getting caught. It definitely wasn't seen as free-spirited back then. Funny how much things change, right? But while Kendall and Kylie are laughing over old stories, things behind the scenes don't seem so lighthearted. Rumors are swirling that Kylie's been feeling more and more isolated lately, and it's not just because of her situation with Timothee. Word is, she's been keeping her distance from the rest of her sisters, spending more time alone or with close friends who aren't part of the Kardashian circle. Some fans think it's because she's tired of always being under the same spotlight as her famous family. Imagine constantly living in a world where every move you make is judged, compared, or turned into a headline. It's exhausting. Insiders say she's been telling people she wants to build her own identity outside of the Kardashian brand, which is wild considering she's one of the biggest names in the family. At the same time, people close to Timothée say he's been getting frustrated with the non-stop drama that comes with Kylie's life. Between the paparazzi, the online gossip, and her family's never-ending media circus, it's just too much. Someone even claimed he told a friend, "It feels like dating her means dating her entire family." That's a lot for anyone to handle. And let's not forget, Timothee's career is exploding right now. He's got massive films dropping, brand deals rolling in, and A-list events stacking up back to back. He's laser focused on staying at the top of Hollywood's food chain, while Kylie's craving something more personal and long-term. It's like they're living in two different worlds, one chasing fame, the other chasing family. Fans online are already predicting that a breakup announcement is coming soon, especially since the two haven't been spotted together in weeks. Still, Kylie's been posting cryptic messages on her stories, stuff like "protect your peace" and "everything happens for a reason." So maybe she's preparing herself for the inevitable? Whatever happens next, it's clear. Things are getting tense and Hollywood is watching every move. Sorry for the quick pitch change here. Gotta switch things up sometimes to dodge those copyright filters. Anyway, let's talk about this wild family dynamic, because the Kardashians truly love trolling their mom. It's like they get a kick out of reminding her about all the chaos they've caused just to see her reaction. You can practically see Kris Jenner's patience evaporating every time they bring up old drama. It's hilarious and stressful all at once. And honestly, it's not even shocking anymore. Kylie's been surrounded by controversy since her early days. She's always been caught up in intense situations and relationships that made headlines. It feels like drama has followed her from the very start, and somehow she always ends up back in the spotlight, whether she wants to or not. But here's what I really want to know. Do you think Kylie and Timothee can actually survive this roller coaster of a relationship? Or is he just hanging around until his next big movie check clears so he can bounce without needing her anymore? Because let's be real, it's starting to look like she's the one putting in all the effort, while he's just coasting. Like I said before, I actually feel a little bad for her. She's clearly giving this relationship her all, and he seems half checked out. It's almost like she's being used, not necessarily for her heart, but for her fame, influence, and connections. That's a rough spot for anyone, even a billionaire. Now, before we wrap this up, I've got something special to share. A letter from one of you amazing viewers who sent me mail to my P.O. box. This one's from Leah Jalea Taylor, all the way from North Carolina. Let's take a look. Oh, wow. First off, huge congratulations, Jalea. You just graduated. And can we talk about this graduation photo for a second? You look absolutely stunning. Those glasses give you that smart, confident glow, and the glare is perfect. Not too shiny, just enough to catch the light right. All right, let's see what the letter says. Oh, wait, it starts with a blank page. Hold up, there's writing on the back. Here we go. Hi, Sloan. My name is Julia, and I'm graduating college, and I have to thank you for it. No, you better thank yourself. You did that? Seriously? She continues. I've been watching your videos since high school. Your videos are so intriguing, and I use them to stay updated. I listen while I'm doing homework, driving, or just taking a break. I found a love for videos through your channel and even thought about starting one myself. That is the sweetest thing ever, to know that something as simple as these videos can inspire someone through school and maybe into their own creative path. That's amazing. Keep chasing your dreams, Julia, because that degree is just the beginning. You definitely should go for it, even if you're camera shy. That's totally fine. My bestie Spill actually started her channel without ever showing her face, and look where she's at now, thriving. You can absolutely start small behind the scenes and still build something incredible. But honestly, you've got that natural glow. So if you ever do hop on camera, you'd shine instantly. Julia wrote that she's graduating with a degree in international business management. How amazing is that? She even said, If you ever need a business person, I'd love to work for you, even for free. That's so sweet, but girl, I could never make you work for free. Still, I love that energy, and I'll definitely keep your name on my list because I always say, if I ever make it big one day, I'm taking my people with me. And maybe, just maybe, you'll be one of them, Julia. Thank you again for watching, for writing in, and for supporting this channel all these years. You have no idea how much it means. The world just gained a brand new powerhouse with you stepping into the workforce, and I can't wait to see all the amazing things you'll do. And to everyone else watching, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and drop a comment below. I want to hear what you think about everything, from Kylie and Timothee's drama to your own goals and dreams. Let's keep the conversation going, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.